Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Sylvester and several other viewers have pointed out that there was a huge spike for a brief amount of time in the precious metal markets a day or so ago, and I guess you've been trying to find it to see exactly what they're talking about here, about this huge spike. It went up to $16.29. Some say it went up over $17. Silver did. And what causes this big spike in silver prices at such a time? Now we see, here we see some pits and valleys and the like in the 5-minute chart. Now I can't do minute by minute on this particular graph and go back any more than today. So we're kind of limited to this reading here. But here yesterday we see some indication. The high here was at $14.70 and then went down 20 cents here. But that's not as big a jump as a several dollars, as was noted by Sylvester and some others. And so that's quite a huge leap. And I'm just not finding it here in the 5-minute, but it could have been one of those things where it just peaked very briefly for a minute or less than 5 minutes, and we're just not seeing it here. It doesn't show up in the average highs, obviously, for the end of the day readings, but nonetheless, it is interesting to see. And my guess is that these things happen from time to time. The anomalies, some major spike or major dip occurs to push it down or pull it up or what have you. And it could be purposeful, it could be an accident, it could be a clerical error, it could be a numerous number of things. Very tough to really know for sure exactly what's going on when there's those huge spikes up and down in the markets as such. I mean, here we see this dip. It's just above $14.69, which isn't a huge difference from the highs here, considering the scale we're looking at this thing. And panning through, I'm not seeing any crazy spikes here, as was noted. And are those smoothed out if it's just a couple of seconds? Although the reading for this chart does go to, down into the seconds, but sadly, when you get into the under a minute, you can't go back beyond the current day for the readings. You can scroll through here, and it does not go past the current day. So we're not able to analyze at that level. The levels of analysis, though, is pretty interesting, down to the tick. And that's pretty interesting, down to in between seconds. That's how electronic trading for silver prices occur. Look at that. It's interesting to see. And look at the anomalies here. There's a lot of variety and vastness, volatility, even in that short amount of time in sub-second level. So that's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at this, and let's see if we can do 1 second. So 1 second, that looks a little bit more normal, but you can see here that there's these anomalies. Now, it's within an acceptable range, as we see here, and that spike is concerning, but we don't really know what's causing it. And I don't know that anybody that does. If anybody has a clue and knows why silver spiked up at $16.29 or higher in the previous day or so, let me know. And post it in the comment section below. But I hope you enjoyed this video. You can really get down to the nitty-gritty with silver prices. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to y'all for watching and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.